Hey everybody, I'm Pat. That's Ray. Welcome to Jetcast. Tonight we have former fifth round pick of the 2010 draft, John Connor. John, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hey, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
We're doing good. We're doing good. So, we wanted to get right into it. What was your draft process like? Were the Jets on your radar at all? Who called you to tell you that you were getting picked by us?
So, like during the draft process, like the Jets are at all. Like I had not talked to them until I was drafted. I was so I went on visits to Dallas. Um, so where else did I go on a visit to? I talked to a ton of teams, but I never talked to Jets before I got drafted. A call from Rex Ryan, and that's when it all hit. It all in. And it
What
was
was
crazy that.
Rex's what was Rex's expectations of you? What was he looking for out of a fullback?
So it's for Rex. He told me he was recruiting another guy, like a linebacker from another SEC. He saw me on film, and it's like it stood out to him, and like that's when they really started. Yeah, it was just crazy how that process worked out. I don't know if they were really looking at me initially when they were scouting another guy. Then he saw me pop up on film. He was like, "Yeah, I want that guy." So,
when you arrived to the Jets, the Jets were already kind of getting established with the Rex Ryan era. You were there with T. Rich, right?
yeah, he was a big mentor for me.
What was it? What was it like? He's a Chiefs Hall of Famer, as we all know, one of the great fullbacks of all time. What was it like learning from him? And what can you tell us that you learned from him that might have helped you throughout your career?
Like I think it was a huge come to the NFL because he's a guy that had been there 16 years already. I'm here, I'm a rookie, and he had already been there, Pro Bowler, like just a guy that he was like. It was a great friendship at first. We pushed each other, but he gave me some great pointers as like body, taking care of your health, how to make it as a fullback in the league, and like it was just him, like just when I coming in as a rookie.
So that 2010 season was, at least for us, pretty special. I mean, I've been watching the team, my whole life.
Yeah.
But that 2010 season was pretty special. What are your your fondest memories of your rookie season?
I think just making that. We had a great group of guys. A great coach and Rex Ryan. It's fun. It was special. Like as a rookie, it's like wow. Like I'm coming in as a rookie, and like I'm going. Like, this is how it is, and like then like some guys never see the playoffs again, and it's
Right.
That was a special season. We had some great guys on that team, and just great people, organization. Just a lot of great memories that I still think about to this day.
So when we spoke with the offensive lineman Cameron Clark, the one thing he said to us that really stuck out was, any player that you see on the field right now is dealing with some sort of injury, one way or another.
Oh yeah.
What sort of things did you have to deal with throughout your career, being a fullback and being that sledgehammer that you needed to be to open up the run game? What sort of physical issues did you ever have to deal with, either in college or as a pro?
So like I learned very fast in college playing in the SEC. I had a athletic trainer saying was you're never going to be 100% in the SEC.
Right.
And like I learned that's how it's going to be in the NFL too. It's the type of running game that we had at that time with Rex Ryan. He loved like that physical, like hit you in the mouth type offense. And I remember games that I would be coming out so hurting, but I have to be tough. like, especially in the NFL and the AFC East, you have to be tough. Like as a football player, you got to be tough. Think about just being sore or whatever. Like it's either you're injured. That's what I always grew up with, that big saying. So like
Right, your best ability is
it's a
availability.
game. You gotta fight through it.
John, when you were going back, I was a big fan of Hard Knocks and a lot of the One Jets Drive stuff. All us Jet fans watch it. I remember one specific clip where I believe you were on special teams and you absolutely destroyed someone on the other team. And you hear Rex Ryan say, "Oh, Terminator got another one. He got another one." Did you ever get a chance to go back and watch those clips where, you just see the pure joy on Rex's face? He's like, we all know you were his draft pick. Tannenbaum was very picky, let's just say, when it came to his picks, but Rex was so adamant about getting you. Just seeing the pure joy on his face. Can you talk about that?
It's funny, like I still get people showing me those clips today. It's like I've seen it so many times, and it's not just me going on YouTube. I don't have to go to this day, like sending me text messages. Oh, did you see this? Like, yes. But yeah, it was very, very cool, man. Just coming in as a rookie, like just having a head coach that was just so about you, and like a very like business. It was very cool to come in as a rookie. It gave me a lot of comfort, and like the Jets fans really like accepted me, and like it was fun. It was a fun time.
Now, I know, we were the ground and pound team. That was Rex. Rex was, we're going to beat you with all our might, and it doesn't matter who's on the other side of the ball. It could be the Bears defense. It didn't matter. We're going to run the ball. Is there anybody specifically you remember meeting in the hole where you were like, damn, like, I don't want to meet that guy in the hole again? Or was it always you just dishing out the punishment?
Like, I tell you what, like I never back down from anybody. But I remember my rookie year, like football, we're playing the Ravens at home, and like we've been talking about it all week. This is back when Ray Lewis was still. We're talking about it in meetings, like, all right, like we're gonna call you, and I want you to go like Ray Lewis.
Oh man,
and so I get in collision. I'm like, I'm gonna go at Ray Lewis. I'm gonna show him that I'm not scared. And like, it was Ray Lewis. I tell you that. But
Chad Johnson tried that. Go ask him how that worked out.
What's that?
You ever see the video of Chad Johnson getting lit up by Ray Lewis? He tried to blindside block him and got run over.
But I tell you what, man, like, welcome to the NFL. But like, I didn't back down. Like, I embraced it. But a few years later, we had another collision. It went a different time, but he got me a little bit. But it was I enjoyed it.
What was it like playing with LaDainian Tomlinson?
I loved it. So he was somebody that I looked up to. I remember just being in like middle school, and then all of a sudden he's my teammate. He's sitting next to me in meetings, and like just he would tour like for me. I remember just being in practice, and he would give me pointers that I was struggling. He would say like, "Yo, you're a good football player. Just try this or try that." Great having him just in the locker room. He's a great person. I remember like Thanksgiving, like for dinner, and he's just a great person, very, very like just comforting person, and just he was just a great teammate.
It's pretty rare nowadays, even back, over a decade now, for a team to take a true fullback. Did you ever feel like you had to do more than just be a fullback? Did you ever feel the pressure to have to contribute, say, on special teams in order to stay on a roster?
I know at that time in the NFL, that's kind of when the fullback was kind of like getting played out.
Yeah.
It was looking at more like the H-back type guys and, tight end type guys that can, field. So I always took special teams very serious. And
Yeah.
like obviously you talk about the helicopter hit and all that, but we had a great special team coach, and we always get serious, and that's very important to me. I didn't want to just be considered as just a fullback. You as a fullback, you have to be able to do those type of things. You have to be willing to tackle and do all that stuff. So,
John, can you talk a little bit about, the expectations in 2010, your rookie season, just the team as a whole? It was, you got to the AFC title game. Unfortunately, we lost. Can you talk about after that loss? Who was the team leader that really pulled you guys together to take the charge into the next season? Where it's such a devastating loss, and it's so hard to get back to those places where you guys were able to do it the following year. Can you talk about that at all? Who was the kind of person that held the glue of the team?
I mean, you have guys like you said, David Harris, those type of guys like that are like just true vets, true pros. They keep the family atmosphere. Like we kept it together. It was a very to this day. Like I remember walking out of the locker room or walking off the field and seeing it on the field, like when we had just beat them, and like Patriots at home, and then going to Pittsburgh and like just having that heartbreaking loss. It was tough, but when you have like true vets on the team, like there's wasn't just one or two guys. It was a ton of guys that helped our just our morale and just being who we were. I mean, obviously we haven't seen the playoffs since then, but it's good having those type of guys on the team just to like make football fun.
So John, what are you doing nowadays? You want to tell us a little about your business?
Yeah, so I train adults. Small business back in 2019. So I've always been health and wellness and fitness, and I was like, so why don't I, just because back when I was playing football, I always loved the training aspect. So to get into the gym or to run or to exercise, and I've always been very passionate about that. In college, so I thought what about stay involved with athletes and stay involved with the game, then like start my own business and training. So
where can people find you on Twitter? What's your handle?
So my Twitter is at jconnor38, and that's my Instagram as well.
Okay, great. Well, we want to thank John for joining us tonight. We're going to have links to his business and his Twitter handles and social media down in the description below. I want to thank everybody for watching tonight. If you're new here, please subscribe. If you've been in before, thank you for joining us. And thank you, John, again for spending some time with us.
I appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Thank you.